Detroit versus everybody to Detroit is the new black and everything in between. The city's fashion industry is always growing. One of the businesses contributing to that growth is the Collective. Here to tell us more about it is the co-owner, Desmond Morris. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me. How you doing?
Doing really well. Happy to see everything you brought in here.
Yes,
for those who don't know, tell me about the Collective and how it all got started.
Yes, Collective is a streetwear brand based out of Detroit. We started in 2014. Started off as a idea of being a sneaker company, but turned into a clothing brand. And here we are today.
Yeah.
Been doing it for going on 10 years.
10 years, that's a success. Most businesses don't make it that long.
Yes.
What inspired you to create these, what we're seeing here today?
Yes, so I go by the motto, we go by the motto, me and my partner, be dope, stay different. So the meaning of that is no matter what, you can be a math teacher, a entrepreneur, whatever you do, be great at it, be amazing at it.
Yeah.
At the same time, just be different about it. Don't try to follow the trend, go at your own pace.
Yeah, so if you're not following trends, how do you come up with your designs? What inspires you?
Honestly, it's whatever I'm feeling at the moment. I can watch something on TV random. When we first started off, so grew up watching like Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So we do plays off of that, rather it's like Flintstones. We do our own play off of it, you know, with the beer we used to use heavy. So we kind of, instead of Fred Flintstone, we'd do something with the beer to kind of mock that and go from there. So we used to do that and it took off from there. So now we're doing more of the cut and sew.
Yeah,
vibe. Yep.
And it did take off. It's not just friends, family, it's not just local people. It's really grown. Tell me about your customer base.
Yes, customer base started off locally, of course. After a while it grew, started doing collaboration with other brands in the city. They had a bigger name at that time, got blessed with that. So now we have reached as far as reaching out to artists such as Chris Brown, NBA players, you know, Miles Turner for Indiana Pacers. So we've been having fun ever since with that.
What is your proudest moment when you see someone who is very well known, has a huge following, a lot of eyeballs on them, and they're wearing your clothes?
It makes it seem like, hey, this is what I designed in my house, came up with this idea on my computer, put on a clothing garment, and now they're wearing it for the whole world to see. Millions of followers they have, so that's an amazing moment for me, just to know that I created something that this individual is wearing.
Did you always plan to be an entrepreneur?
No, actually I haven't. Just always thought that go to college, get a degree, get in a workforce. Wherever I get my degree in, I went for engineering, worked there, and then that's it. Come home my 9 to 5, but now I just had this aspiration to do something different, so that's what inspired me.
Yeah, tell me about some of the pieces you brought in today.
Yes, of course. So this piece here is called, we call it a jersey shirt. The 88 represents the year I was born, of course. And then what we did with the Collective, instead of coming up with a regular Collective font, we did a design of each individual letter. It represents the different baseball teams.
Sure.
So I can see the Detroit Old English D, but we did in the CR version. So this is one of our very popular pieces. And then of course we have the blue and white piece as well. That's Collective, different style font, 88 again, to represent the year I was born.
Nice.
And then this piece here is our practice jersey that we're actually going to be dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
So we just did a photo shoot yesterday for this. So just something real clean, fun, with the dice to change it up instead of just a regular like property of Collective. We kind of did dice, our own play on it. So yes.
How did you figure out sourcing your materials and just getting it all together from concept to actually delivering the product?
Yes. So the idea originally started with just what do I want to do that's different, right? So start on the computer. Now the next step is outsourcing. I don't want to just get a blank and print on it. I want to do something different. So outsourcing, rather that's be out in China, Pakistan, those manufacturers getting cut and sewn, put my trust in them, working with them, building a relationship with them.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been having a relationship with most of these manufacturers for 5+ years.
Yeah, figured it all out. What would your advice be for anyone who's thinking of starting something of their own, especially a young person who might want to do something like this someday?
Yes, first thing is don't go with the trend. Do what you believe in. There's going to have bumps on the road, but you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't start something and leave it alone for 6 months. Consistency. It's going to get rough, but that's the beauty of it, the beauty of the art. So definitely stay consistent.
Beautiful. And what's next for you and the company?
Next for me is, as well, we have a storefront, but of course we're going to remodel that storefront. So keep growing, keep dropping amazing pieces for the people, and keep reaching out to the people out here in the world. So it's over 1 billion people in the world. We're going to try to reach every person we can.
Yes. So storefront, online, I'm sure you're on social media. Where can people find you?
Yes, Instagram is the Collective, _Collective without the I.
Okay.
We have our storefront which is located in Ferndale in the Art Building at 195 West 9 Mile Road. And then of course our online is www.thecollective.com.
All right, that is Collective without the I. Easy to remember. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Desmond Morris.
All right, thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time.